placeholder Abyssal Wish intro. So last time there was like they went out and they had a fight about whether to kill Willie the Goblin because he a little shit boy, and then Cortari comes out and she's like, "Yo guys, I got like this lube. We can lube it up." And everyone's like, "What are you doing with all that lube?" And she's like, "I don't know, but it's a like 5 gallon bucket of lube." And everyone's like, "Whoa, this really isn't the time right now." And then Milton, he's like, "You know what? You're not worth the spell slot," and then uses a spell slot on him and gets rid of Wogue, not Wogue. Wogue's still there. Willie's not though. and then they Milton he grabs Koritari's hands and is like, my woman, she didn't actually say that. He casts water breathing on her and she dives into the ocean and grabs a little canoe thing, which now that I'm thinking about it really shouldn't have been able to hold all of them, but somehow it did, especially with a sail in the middle because Woe built one and repaired it. And then they go over and then like there's no wind, so the sail is pretty much useless. And then like Carrick pulls some big boy muscle moves and he just starts windmilling and then they just all the way across, and it's crazy. And then they get there and he ties the ship. And then and then they get there, they find out like it's hollowed ground, and then like oh, they also found a genie lamp. They found that it was draconic. They need like some sort of fucking purebred dragon or some shit. I don't know. Who writes this stuff anyway? It's stupid. And then they go into Candlekeep, and Woe guards the door, and then they're all gotta be like a little quiet because it's a library. And then Carrick just a little ding on a bell, and then Cortai controllers like, oh, bah, it's you. And then statues come alive and bat the shit out of mostly Carrick, and then Cortai hides under a desk. Milton cries, and then they get out, and then they're like, "Oh man, we need to rest," and we pick up from there. Welcome back to Abyssal Wish, Hellforged Apocolypse.
What? I'm recording, madam.
This is a podcast where 4 survivors of an apocalyptic demonic wasteland gear up and train in hopes of reclaiming the land that they once lost. I am the Turtle King, and I am the DM of this campaign.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Nick, and I am playing as Carrick the Goliath.
Hello, this is, oh, sorry.
What happened to your voice?
I don't know what.
Deep there for a second.
It's all official and shit? Damn.
Anyway, this is Lindsay, and I play the Goblin, Paladin. Wait, no, he's not a Paladin. Don't worry about
her
it.
hair color, and then all of a sudden she's businesswoman.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, Wogue, cleric druid, and businesswoman. How are you? She's a Swiss Army cleric.
5 to get your deal today.
Anyway.
For all your goblin needs.
Yes.
Last time we found another goblin, Milton threw it into the ocean, so I don't think you want to publicize that phone number.
Damn right I did!
Yeah.
Speaking of Milton, that's me! My name is Thomas, and I play Milton Dinkle, Goblin Destroyer of Worlds.
All right.
You may have noticed that we're missing a member of our group today.
She's dead.
Haley, unfortunately,
Girl, up.
made Constitution her dump stat, so, it is what it is.
She's dumping her stats right now.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Last time, our group travels to Candlekeep, where we find that it has been well protected against the demons. They enter to find the lobby, and when Koritari decides to slam the bell on the front desk, 2 indestructible golems come alive and nearly kill them all. Luckily, Milton's spells were able to get rid of them, and we now return with our party tired, bloody, and on the floor.
You neglected to mention the best part is that Wogue held the line at the door
Oh yeah.
most effectively.
Wogue leaned up against the door and was like, "No worry, nobody's coming in."
They told me to do something. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right. I'm humble.
The 20-foot tall door held by a 3-foot goblin.
Short king.
We return to this scene. Milton, you are lying down on the floor, very tired. I don't know how many spell slots you have left.
Neither do I. Neither do I. Well, I think didn't last session we were gonna take the time to take a long rest.
That was up to you guys. I think that
Well, I'm gonna.
I think that was the group consensus. I mean, we all decided this out of podcast, so you might need to roleplay that for some story.
Right, I'm on it. Milton takes a nap for 8 hours.
That is not a nap. See, the thing is that I do have to tell you that it's probably about maybe 8. No, yeah, it's probably about 8 a.m. right now.
I think still sunrise. We left to Waterdeep, and then from Waterdeep, we went through that whole fiasco, and then we never spent the night, to my knowledge, at Waterdeep. So I think that we arrived at Candlekeep in the maybe afternoon, if not evening time, because that whole Waterdeep thing.
That's right. So you guys probably would have. It'd probably be around 10 a.m. realistically. Is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So if you were to
Cool.
take an 8-hour nap, remember you have until sunset to get back to the place. But I don't know if you're going to be able to do that, so you might just end up spending another night here at Candlekeep to get back to the camp safely.
I think that if there was ever a place for us to risk a time constraint, Candlekeep would definitely be it. If I recall correctly, we did spot a lot of charred husks of bodies outside, so it seems like the protection wards are still holding around the campus.
Koritari is already on the floor, lying very tired.
Voided bowels.
Wogue, Carrick, what do you think of your situation?
Alright, hello. So I'm guessing that Wogue in character is aware of everything that has happened while he was guarding the door, or should we roleplay that out?
Yeah, I imagine that you would have. You probably would have seen the amount of destruction that would have happened.
Right on. Holy fucking shit, I shouldn't have been fucking guarding that door. What the fuck was I thinking? I thought it was more important than this. Milton, are you okay? Koritari, fucking out.
Which is surprising to me, because I don't think she got hit that much. She was behind a desk for a lot of this.
Maybe she just got tired.
Yeah, that must have been a lot of her energy expended when she hit the damn bell.
She hit that bell really hard, okay? Like, I'd be tired after that smack.
I'm surrounded by interesting individuals. I have been holding up in libraries this entire time since the apocalypse began. I should know all the ins and outs, all the general locations, and granted, Candlekeep is one of the most prestigious of the libraries. I'm sure it's like learning how to ride a broom. You know, it might be a couple more curves and edges, but a library's a library. So I'm sure there's somewhere around here where they would have their scribes have some sort of living quarters. And I think that it would be within our best interests if we spent the night here.
I think that would be a good call. And you certainly know the area better than any of us, so probably best if you take the lead on this.
Milton gets up, brushes himself off, prestidigitates any grime and or dirt on his person, shakes shakes a bookmark inside Keith Ledger to kind of get the dust off him. So you just see a little back and forth going on from a bookmark. He's not animated at the moment. And he just goes, right, well, pushes his glasses up. Let's see here. So this seems like a common area. They're not going to keep too many of the important things in this direction here. I did see a door up ahead where those golems were located. We could try there first.
All right, I'll follow you. Well, gets out his probably his warhammer to make sure that he can keep an eye out for anything else lingering.
Carrick, are you coming, or would you like to watch Koratari?
I will follow.
Right. Well, let's see. How much does Koratari weigh? As they're kind of like slowly kind of making their way up there, Milton's like kind of like doing some mathematics. He pulls out his spectral quill real quick and just kind of like, okay, well, let's see here. Approximately, maybe, I don't know, 178 kilograms. And she's about, what, 6 foot-ish? There. And he will just ritual cast the floating disc underneath Koratari's unconscious body and have her hover behind us as we're walking.
She was unconscious. I said she was just laying there.
Well, if she's laying there, is her eyes open? Is she just chilling?
I liked to imagine her just chilling.
Okay, well, so if I recall correctly, one of those golems had some sort of key around its neck, and Koratari was able to retrieve that. May I have the key, Koratari?
Koratari would give you the key.
So Milton's going to take the key and do a real quick inspection on it to see if it looks like it matches the lock on the door.
Yeah, it matches one of the locks on of the 3 locks that are on that door.
Interesting. I wonder if... I hope there's no more golems around. It looks like we're going to need to take some time to search the available sections of the library itself and find these other keys to this door. It's not going to be incredibly fun, but I do get to examine some books. It might be inside of a book. Everyone, please be careful with the books. Try not to get your grubby hands on them. In fact, hang on a second. Hold out your hands. Milton, cast prestidigitation on everyone's hands to make them clean.
Okay, I want you both to roll a d20 so that we can see how dirty your hands are. Carrick, roll.
It's a cantrip. I will make them clean.
Carrick, roll with disadvantage because you were using your hands to speedboat your way there.
So what now?
Just roll a d20. We're rolling for cleanliness.
Trevor.
Okay.
Trevor.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Man, that door was disgustingly filthy.
I just sat out there the whole time. I didn't move an inch.
It also was definitely not just from the door. Nick, what did you get?
I got 18.
Carrick's hands are clean. Wogue's is the exact opposite. They are disgusting.
Regardless the roll, prestidigitation helps all.
I know.
Shazam!
It was just for a very long bit.
When a bit becomes a bunch. Got it.
Okay, what do you do? What are you guys doing?
Well, Wogue in the bag, feeling himself up. What the hell? That's how your hands got dirty.
No, my dirt. My natural aroma.
My dirt! Oh!
Wogue just acts like a dog when you're freshly giving it a bath, just runs around and starts like wiping its back on the floor.
Just smearing his hands all over every table.
Like the thing dogs do when they like drag their bodies across a blanket.
Oh, God, it's a Persian rug. Oh.
Yeah, he's doing that on the floor right now.
Oh man.
He looks more like a bat than a man right now. He is on one.
Alright, so you guys are gonna go look around for the keys, right?
Well, it seems as though I don't know the spell knock yet, so we will have to do this the old-fashioned way. Ooh, maybe they have it in the library. Let's go look.
The library.
Yeah, it's just on the other side of that door.
Fuck! Right. So, um, looking around this area, because we're up to a staircase, so how many directions does it branch off from this door?
The door is like in the center, and that's like the only door there.
So it's just staircase that leads up to door. Nothing this way, this way?
Pretty much.
Okay. So then looking back around in the common area, does it look like there's any additional branch of the library on that floor? Or it's just main common area and then staircase and then door?
On the front door, you have 100 feet of lobby completely, right? You have, like, it's very common, very much like anyone can get in here. That's that, right? You have the front desk 50 feet from the front door. Going back to the back wall, you have two sets of staircases that start at the bottom and then wrap around in like a curvature motion that go to this door. And this door has 3 locks on it. And next to that door were those 2 golems, but they are no longer there.
Right.
So there are 3
Checking
locks.
my... Right. Pretty self-explanatory. Checking my...
The puzzle here was that you were supposed to get all the keys as quietly as possible, but now you don't need to fucking worry about that.
Fuck yeah! Fireball.
You burned the library down. Good job.
I never rolled for it. It's not fatal.
Oh man.
Okay, cool. So, there's no... Okay, so it has to be somewhere in this room. So everybody choose a bookcase, and we'll start looking there. If you don't find anything in your bookcase, look behind the front desk. And we'll just have to investigate, I suppose.
There are over 500 books in this room alone.
I really wish I took the time to learn locate object. But alas, I
Alright.
focused on survival.
So what are you guys gonna look for first? The books?
I'm gonna look for like maybe like something unusual looking, like a bookcase out of place, or like something just looking like different compared to everything else.
Roll investigation.
All right, cool. Wait, let me get my shit. Where's my sheet? Where's my
If you
sheet?
have guidance, guide yourself.
Where's my sheet? Sorry, I totally forgot to put my sheet up like a dum-dum.
Amateur mistake.
I am an amateur, so I guess it's a mistake I'd make, huh? Sorry, that's really sassy. Anyway. And what was the roll again? It was an investigate?
Yes.
Alright, I get +1.
Do you have the spell guidance, the cantrip?
I do. Yes. Okay.
Always guide everything.
Okay. Let me get that going. I swear I have that. Okay. Yeah, boy. I'm using guidance.
So you roll
I
a
got
d4
it.
to help you with your investigation.
Can I re-roll,
No.
please?
What did you get on the investigation one?
From her face.
I
it looks
now
like a-
have 4.
Yeah.
No,
4
what-
total?
So you rolled
2
a 2.
+1, and then I rolled the d4 and got a 1. And the worst part is that it like got stuck on 18 for like a millisecond, and then it's 2. I was like, yeah, I was really mad.
You haven't been to too many libraries. You don't know what the fuck you're looking for.
That's a book, that's a book, that's a book, that's a book.
You know one book really well, and that's the Holy Bible.
Bob only got saved from a nat 1 because he's like unusually learned by goblin standards, so he gets a nat 2 instead on libraries. He's never been to a library. All his books were like menus and like, shit like that.
Carrick, what are you gonna look for?
Kirk would like to look for the keys as well.
Where would you like to look?
So we're in the library right now, correct?
Yes, very big open room. Plenty of
Okay.
tables around as well.
Do we already have a good layout of the library and what's around?
Pretty much. I mean, there are, I want to say 12 different rows of books on like either side. 12 total, so there's 6 on each side, and then in the middle there's a bunch of these like desk-like tables, and then there's that front reception desk.
Hmm. Okay, have we checked the reception desk yet?
No, not yet.
Alright, well, I will check the reception desk. Carrick will walk up to it and attempt to see if he can find any keys there.
Okay.
That's not going to do anything for me. Got a 5 on investigation.
Oh god.
What'd you get?
Hello? Oh, okay. Got a 5 on investigation.
You don't see any key.
There's
Okay.
nothing here.
All right, Milton, what do you look for?
God. A hope and a prayer.
Well, you looked at Wogue. He's ran out.
With so looking back and thinking about the way that those golems looked, one seemed to be of a warrior or a fighter styled one, and the other one was some sort of mage. Looking around on these sections of bookcases, is there anything that looks like it has any sort of stories of folklore that have to do with a fighter and a mage? Something that might give a visual hint?
Roll investigation.
Okay. It is a 14.
14? No, you don't see anything like that. What you do find is a book that is not in the right spot. It is not alphabetically correct, nor is it correct in the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh, God. Impossible.
Truly is
This
the
book's not
end of the
supposed to
world.
be here. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe it. I thought Candlekeep had held up all right, but obviously it's in shambles. Look at this place.
And as
He
you
pulls
crack
the book out.
pull it out, nothing happens.
And he looks at the title of the book and just, flips through it, just like, this is in no way supposed to be in this specific position.
Yeah, the book is called Bard Seducing for Novices.
Oh, my.
It's actually an erotic fan fiction.
What was it doing in the Animals for Kids section? My goodness.
Whoa, where do you want to look next?
I guess I'm gonna roll investigate again.
Okay.
And
What?
on the bookshelf that found that had the weird book out of place. I want to investigate that whole bookshelf, and I'm gonna cast guidance as well.
Okay.
Oh, so how does 10 do me?
Total?
Yeah, total.
With the guidance?
Yeah.
They're fucking books. Dude.
Perhaps. What's wrong, Wogue? Did you see something there? What is it, boy? Speak.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not into this book stuff. Okay, I'm a man. I work with my hands. I don't do this girly stuff. Milton.
What? So Milton is allegedly a racist, and Wogue is allegedly a genderist, a sexist.
Yes. Wogue is apparently the sexist. This is where we find it out.
The
Yeah.
real enemy is ignorance.
Well, there's only one other person here that can have that. So, Carrick?
Hmm?
Carrick, what do you want to do? What do you want to keep search or?
He'll probably. Hmm. Well, his best bet was the receptionist desk because receptionists stay there, and he know that they usually have control of stuff. Uh, so can I roll an insight check to see if I would remember any other place potentially for where they might store the keys?
Will that be an insight or a history for remembering?
If it's history, then I can give you the help action because I'm proficient in it. Actually, I'm
Well,
proficient in both history and insight, so I can give you the help action on either one.
okay. I'm all right. Whatever makes the most sense then.
Just roll insight.
I feel like since we're all pretty much in earshot of each other, Milton would just be alphabetizing the book back to where it's supposed to be and probably walking past Carrick and just being like, I just don't understand. Do you feel like with something like a receptionist desk or something like this, why would they keep a door locked up with all that? And he's just mumbling to himself, but maybe something that Milton says like gets Carrick's brain cells rubbing together.
Don't ever use that phrase again.
All right,
Carrick, go ahead and
18.
roll. 18. So you do come to the conclusion that maybe you just weren't looking hard enough. So
Huh.
this time, roll investigation with advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. Just one more time, Something's telling me it's here. Something from beyond the cosmos. Alright, let me roll investigation. With advantage. It's going to be 19.
Yeah, you find a key in one of the drawers at the reception desk.
Ah. Ah. Hey guys.
Yes.
Found the key.
Milton, what do you want to do after you sort your book issue?
Well, after Milton puts the book back where it's rightfully supposed to be, and press the I can't say this too many times the correct way. My brain starts to have a stroke. And press the digitates it to make it back in pristine condition
Weird.
while
You found a
blushing
book
at the
that wasn't
title.
supposed to go there in its place.
Fuck. After Carrick says, "Haha, guys, I found a key," Milton wants to come over with the key that he has and the key that Carrick has, and he wants to examine them. Is there any kind of like distinct qualities to them, or do they look like a copy of the exact key?
They look like copies of each other,
So,
with like minute differences in the actual jaw of the key.
in the jaw, so like the teeth.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what they were called.
Damn. Here, I thought this might have been incredibly easier than we anticipated. But it looks as though the keys are all individual. Right. Well, you found this here in the receptionist desk? Maybe there's some sort of. Wait a minute. And Milton's going to pull out his ledger that he found from his past female lady associate's possession.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to start flipping through the pages and see if there's any recollection of maybe if she had time during her study here at Candlekeep, if she was ever shown around and showed where they keep the keys.
Well, here's the thing. As far as you can tell in that journal, she's never been to Candlekeep. It was a goal, but that was it.
Well, there goes that out. Okay, he puts it back in his pouch. Come on, Milton. If you were in charge of being the holder of a key for one of the most pristine colleges of libraries in all the land, where would you keep a key that you didn't want people to find? One on a giant automated golem, yes, that would kind of makes sense. 2 in the receptionist desk. That one makes a little less sense, but I don't know. Apocalypse, maybe they didn't have time to hide it. What are we missing?
Roll insight.
Oh, what an absolute tease. It literally rolled and slid on a nat 20 and landed on a 2 for a total of...
Yeah, you can't think of anything.
I think... I think after everything that's happened, I think our best bet is to just kind of bed down for the night and get some rest, and maybe we'll be more clear of mind in the morning. Or later tonight. I don't know. Does anybody know what time it is?
There's a window, and it is still daytime. You also have clocks. Or you have watches.
Oh, right, my Rolex.
No, it's a pocket watch.
Right. Well, let's tend to our wounds, and I will prepare some. See if I have anything in my repertoire that might be able to help us find this key or get us some safe passage. In case if this library still has some tricks up its sleeve. So, I don't know about you all, but I will be in the nonfiction section if you need me.
All right.
Yeah, what section do you guys all go to sleep in?
I go into the fantasy section. It's my favorite.
Okay, cool.
Good night, guys.
Then I go hide under some books or something.
A shelf falls on you. I'm kidding.
Careful!
I'm kidding.
I'm just gonna sleep. Whatever.
Carrick, where do you go to sleep?
He's gonna go to sleep near the reception desk.
Okay. You find that the reception desk, their chair is the most comfortable chair you've ever sat in.
Oh. Falls asleep literally seconds later.
I imagine Carrick just making dead noises, just like hearing like a large creaking from this chair, probably only being held together by arcane means.
And then when you guys wake up from your long rest, it is now a time of day that I don't want to think about at the moment. It's 8 hours from 10 o'clock. There you go. There's the time.
Whoa! Hang on right there, viewer. I have to talk about our sponsor. Just for legal reasons, I do have to say we don't actually have a sponsor, but it is just us advertising. It's us advertising. We're here. We're back. I needed to interrupt the video just to say that we actually have a Discord open for the fans. So, if you guys are actually willing to join and want to have fun with us, come down into the description, into the description of whatever you're listening or watching on, and it will be there, the link to our Discord. This is where you can meet the cast and hang out with us every so often. We just discuss about stuff. You can input homebrew stuff if you want, and it's just going to be a good time. So, I'm just here to tell you that maybe you should check it out if you're into that stuff. We're having some fun. So, it really, at the end of the day, you're missing out if you don't come in. So, I mean, what do you have to lose? You know what I mean? Like, what do you really have to lose? Like, really just think about that for a second. You know what I mean? Also, if you are enjoying the podcast, be sure to share it around, all right? You never know who might actually enjoy it. Ask all your friends, hey, do you guys like D&D? Do you like this? Great. Here's the podcast. Listen to it, or I'll shoot your kneecaps. I mean, what? Anyway, I gotta go. Bye. Enjoy the video.
It's roughly 6 o'clock in the evening.
Oh yeah, sunset's gonna be soon. But you guys all level up.
Oh, fuck! What?
To level-
Again?
No, you're level 7. I just saw that Wogue never fucking leveled herself up.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, again? We just leveled up.
Oh, what a fucking narc, dude! Let us level up.
No.
Oh, so am I level 7?
You guys are level 7 now, yes.
Nick's that kid that's like, teacher, you forgot our homework.
No, I didn't need to. I was just like, I was super
I
confused.
edit
I'm like,
that.
again? Okay. Like, I was like, all
Uh,
right, but
Yeah, and then you take another step and you just level up all the way to level 20.
I read a book on how to gain experience faster than average. Whoa.
We switched to the experience level instead of milestone.
During this time,
Mhm.
while people are picking spells or doing anything or doing whatever they gotta do, um, because during the long rest, it doesn't have to be like the entire thing preoccupied by sleep. So we could take the time to do some Q&A with each other, being like, "Wow, that was some pretty crazy shit that happened." Yeah. Hello. Like I imagine that Milton would be taking some time for the long rest and like going through, kind of like walking just briskly like back and forth between the aisles before he goes to sleep and just like checking out like any titles of famous things that he's recognized
You
or
spend your entire long rest fixing the shelves.
yes. Everyone wakes up and you notice that everything is in much more pristine condition than we went to bed in.
and
And Milton has suffered a level of exhaustion.
I was just gonna
Probably.
make that joke. But no, you guys can chat with each other if you guys want to do that.
Well, so I've got. I know it's not usually normal for the D&D folk to actually capitalize on their backgrounds, but I actually have a feature from being a cloistered scholar called Library Access. So,
That doesn't help you find the key.
well, it says here that I have a working knowledge of my cloister's personnel and bureaucracy, and you know how to navigate those connections with some ease. So, additionally, you are likely to gain preferential treatment at other libraries across the realms as professional courtesy shown to a fellow scholar. So, if there's anything in this library that is supposed to be like anti-intruder, I feel like there would be.
Here is something that you do know from being in a library. The tables around the area, they open upwards like a desk.
Oh, it's like a old-fashioned, like a school. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. And I think Milton goes to bed with Keith Ledger clutched in his hands, kind of like this, and he just kind of slumps over in the corner. And then if he ever like accidentally knocks into a bookcase and a book seems like it's about to fall, he just kind of like points his finger up and like moves it back into place real quick, and he just goes, "Yeah." Okay. Just vortex warps a book. There we go.
By the way, I am done doing the thing.
Okay. So you guys wake up. Milton knows that these tables can open. Carrick, you wake up, and you really don't want to leave the chair. It's really comfy. It's probably the most comfortable thing you've sat on in a year and a half.
oh man. He pretends to be sleeping so that he doesn't have to get up.
Ah, the dad move.
Yeah.
Just dad noises. Well, let's see. Where are these desks located?
In the middle.
Like in the middle? Oh,
There
did
are
they all get
6 very large tables.
thrashed around by the golems when they were running around at us?
Not really. They're kind of
Okay,
spread.
okay.
They're kind of spread apart pretty easily.
Okay, well, let me see here. Milton gets up, does his morning routine of doing his day 790 blah, blah, blah. We'll edit that in post. And and then he gets up and starts looking around, just starts putting some things together. He goes, and he'll walk towards the closest desk to him, and he'll kind of like feel around on it, and just kind of like, what is this? And he'll like knock on it a little bit, and just goes,
It's hollow.
as I suspected. Cherry wood doesn't sound like that. And then he's gonna try and open it.
There's nothing in it. A bat flies out.
Ah! Firebolt. Firebolt
Okay.
bat.
Roll
Dead.
to attack.
Is it a magic fireball or fire bat? Is it a bat?
Nope.
Magic
it's just
bat?
a bat.
Well, I got a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, you kill it.
And I deal 11 fire damage.
It's dead. It has 1 hit point.
I just fucking evaporate it, and as its ashes are falling towards him, he just prestidigitates it clean. Ew!
What happens is you hit it, it falls to the ground, and then it poofs in a puff of smoke like in a Zelda game.
Ooh, look, 5 GP.
Ooh, rubies.
It's the key. Okay. Wogue, are you up yet?
Hi. Yeah, I'm up.
Okay. Help me look
In
under.
more ways than
Or
one.
well, put it away. God.
Didn't see anything. What
Come
are we
over here. Come over here, and so we never actually got to upgrade to these types of desks back in my library because, well, budget cuts, for lack of a better term. But it seems here that they have the newest edition, cherrywood ingrained with mahogany outlines, and you're actually able to open up these tables so that you can fit additional books that you can just do a hot swap with after when you're done reading your last one. Genius marketing at its finest. Oh my gosh. Praise the carpenter that decided this. But anyway.
could fit so much porn in this baddie?
What?
You find that one of the desks is stock full of porn.
Gods.
Some of the magazines are wet.
What?
So wet? What?
Don't worry about it.
That was a really lonely, busy bat.
No, it was in a different one.
Okay, so what's your point about the sneaky desk?
My point is that we've checked the bookshelves, we've checked the receptionist desk, and there was a key in there, mind you. But the only other place I could think of is that these desks, anybody who is less intelligent than the average scholar probably wouldn't expect to check a finely crafted desk such as this. They probably would have just tried to destroy them or eat them. So, let's check the desks.
Okay, let's.
He clearly does not think very highly of other people.
Just
Yeah, I honestly don't know what you're saying, Milton, but we're just gonna roll with it. And
let's
then
just open the
He just violently starts opening the desk, like shaking his head like, I don't know about this guy. That's amazing.
You open one of them, and there is a dismembered body in one of them.
How?
Looks like a scholar.
Do I recognize the robes?
Roll history.
No, I'm really good at history, and I don't know if I want to be.
Oh no.
I'm real good at history.
That's
I'm waiting for my shit.
Your curse and your blessing, hon.
Oh, 18 on the die. That's 25 total.
You don't know. You've never seen these robes.
I think this was an imposter. I've never seen anything. This guy, look at that, with a tiny
I
whitey.
have one memory of some sort of scholar robe like this in the South.
This might have been whoever was in charge, maybe the receptionist. Which, if the last key was in the receptionist drawer, the last one could be on their person. I don't want to touch that. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna touch it. Can I borrow like a glove? Does anyone have a glove?
I imagine like as you looking around and Carrick has like his eye open, and then when you start looking around, he just closes it and just goes back to.
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Except that the only difference was that Carrick was gonna pull like the eyes closed, but just barely open, move to the point where he can see what's
Yes.
going on.
Right. Well, phew, here we go. I'm doing it. Oh, I'm doing it.
You doing it?
Actually, and Milton gets his hand like ready to reach in there, and then he just kind of like swoops it back up, and then opens his spell book, and he goes, "Mark," and then Mark just kind of like swoops up into a ferret, and just goes, "Do me a favor and screw it around in there, and tell me if you find a key. You know what a key is, boy? Yeah, you got this, Mark." And he just has Mark jump
looks at
there.
you. Mark looks at you with the most disappointed look, like, "Bruh, do you think I'm an idiot?"
I mean, you know what a key is, buddy. I believe in you.
He just kind of looks at you like, "Bitch," and then he jumps in.
That Mark goes full of sass. Saucy boy.
And then you hear, surprisingly, the smell doesn't smell good, by the way, but you hear a lot of squishing and a lot of splurching. You hear something
Mark?
snap, and then he comes out with a very small key that does not match the others,
Mark, don't play games.
and he is covered in blood.
How fresh does this body look?
Not at all.
I thought it was like a skeleton.
It still is. It has flesh, muscles, but it's rotting.
Well, I'd be lying if I said this is probably, not the place I would have chosen to hide, but, thank you, Mark. This is not... What is this? I don't... Okay. He's gonna...
It's like, bitch, I don't fucking know.
Gosh, Mark, why are you so...
You
so
sent me
sassy?
for a key.
I did... Oh, you did great. Okay, here we... Okay, prestidigitation. Go ahead, hop back in here.
And as he
He just-
jumps in the air, he flattens and then lands perfectly in between the pages.
Yeah, that's my boy. Alright, so... This key, how much, like... Is there anything, what's, like, the size, the color, anything
It
that
is
looks
a
like anything?
small black key,
Small black key, okay.
probably about the size of a paperclip.
A paperclip. How many more desks are there to check?
There are 3 other desks because one had a bat, one had a body, and one had porn.
Well, would you mind emptying this one of the parchments and seeing if you find maybe a little pinhole somewhere? Something that looks like it would fit this.
Which one?
The one with the porn.
The one with the...
I
The one... Yeah.
do I have to?
I mean, I can prestidigitate it, but I feel like those things will be stained for life.
Well, I got gauntlets on, so let's do this. God bless.
Hang on, I'm gonna roll to see if I should do you dirty or not. Okay, can you give me a perception check? Or what's your passive perception? What's your passive perception?
Let me look. 17.
17? Unfortunately, you see something and it kind of looks like your mother.
What?
You see an image and it kind of looks like your mother.
Oh, an image. Okay. It's just your mom's porn. Don't worry. I was like, damn, we're hitting woke with a dead mom this early?
Oh.
Bro.
Milton, can you just... I can't do it. I can't do it.
I mean, I know it's a little moist, but I mean that's probably just from the outside humidity. I don't really
No.
what.
He was into... He was into some goblin shit. I don't know. I don't want to look. Please. Please.
Well, I do happen to know Goblin if we need a translator, but
I don't need you to translate. Please, for the love of God, don't translate. Just grab it and throw it away. I can't do it. You can't be touching that. It's bad. It's bad.
God.
Please. Just all of
Carrick, what are you doing during all this?
Milton, you can ask me to do anything after this. You get one freebie after this if you do this for me. I can't. You can't make me do this.
I would do anything.
their conversation while pretending to sleep in the chair.
Hey!
Can I?
Where the hell is Carrick in all this? Carrick!
You see him in the chair at reception.
Carrick, wake up! I rolled to wake his ass up.
How are you gonna wake him up?
I'm smacking his chair. I'm saying, hey, wake the fuck up, bitch. But, like, nicer. Because I'm a
What a
nice...
cleric.
Yeah, if you can word that nicer.
Carrick! Can you please wake up? We need your help. Please? What is that? What am I rolling for, actually?
Why don't you roll insight and Nick, you roll persuasion or performance.
Well, I got a 17.
Okay.
Performance 25.
Damn.
You think that this man is out cold?
I mean, to be fair, he did just motorboat us all the way to Candlekeep, so he's probably comatose.
Okay, but like, I rolled a like tickle his foot or something.
Performance with disadvantage, Carrick. Are you ticklish?
Boy.
Well, he's also wearing boots.
Oh yeah, he is wearing boots. Did you take your boots off while you're sleeping?
True. No, he kept them on.
I rolled to take off his boots.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Oh God, Milton's gonna grab the damn books.
Yeah, you go through the porn and you see a very tasteful image of what looks like a goblin, kind of similar to Wogue.
I don't understand. I mean, I just okay. Well, Milton Milton does the thing. Are these like tomes or are these like scrolls?
Yes, they're both. There's some that are scrolls
So-
and some that are tomes.
Milton is just going through and trying to dry them off with prestidigitation and then picking it up, and then like as he's doing some of this, he's like trying to not make eye contact with it, but then when it gets to the goblin one, it like unfolds and he's just like, oh boy, okay. Wow. Talk about magic missile. Ugh. Okay. Sheesh.
Heard that. Rogue was walking back in when you said that shit.
What?
Yep. Rogue was walking back in when you said that. Can I roll for that to happen or something? 'Cause that would be very funny.
You're still working on Carrick. You can't be in two places at once.
I even moved to do the character thing. I thought that was like next to Milton.
Well, I was waiting. Yeah, no, it's not. It's at least
Okay,
like 20
cool.
feet.
I am wrong. Never mind. Ignore.
Okay, after I get all of the parchments out of this desk, is there anything else in here under that?
There's a lot of discarded tissues.
Ah.
And what looks like a jar of white liquid.
You're not going to tell me the fucking key is in there.
I don't know. Is the key in the jar?
There has to be a better way to do this. Oh, God. Milton is going...
Ow. What if you just
Nope.
shake it? You'll know if you shake it. Give it the old razzle dazzle.
Well, if the key... Let's see, depending on how big the jar is, and then how big
It's
the
like a
size of the
small
key
mason
is...
jar.
Okay. So then, yes, if I shake this thing back and forth, or like kind of shift it around like a ship in a bottle,
Mm-hmm.
do I see anything in the goo that looks like a key piece sticking out?
First, roll
Yeah,
dexterity.
Gabagula.
Roll what?
Roll
Roll to
dexterity.
jar.
A dexterity check or a save?
Check.
Oh, it's the same modifier anyway. Okay, dexterity check. If there was ever a time for me not to get a low number, it would be now. That's a low number. That's a 7.
Okay. You drop it, and it breaks open all over your shoes, but you don't see a key.
Uh, 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 uh,
What's that smell?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't smell good either.
It's fucking fermented. It smells like fermented pickled eyeballs or something.
What?
yeah, God.
Carrick, roll Constitution.
Is it that smelly?
It is.
It's fermented cum. It's pretty bad.
Oh,
I mean, when you think about it.
it was absolutely filthy.
Yeah, I know.
There.
17.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
He is strong.
Carrick is not moving from this chair.
This
I imagine-
chair is like his home now.
It's a horrible resting
he's
place.
gonna be taking it with you guys on the very small boat.
Is it a rolling chair?
It is a rolling chair.
So he just all the way down the steps. Yeah, Milton can't cast this cantrip fast enough. He's just rapid firing, finger gunning, whatever cantation he has to do, and he's just getting. He's even when it looks perfectly clean, he's still casting it at his shoes, and he's just like, I need a moment. I need a moment. Check the other desks. Oh
There are
God.
3 other desks.
All right, I'm gonna do one of the desks.
Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
We'll say 2.
Okay.
The rest of the mason jars.
You open it up, except you can't. It's actually stuck.
What the fuck? All right. Is there like a latch or something on the front, or like a
No,
key?
It's just stuck. You could roll
Can I-
strength to open it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Roll strength to open that sucker. Can get the old 1-2. Excuse me, 15.
You can pry it open, and then as it's pried open, the stench of rotten copper comes at you, as what was in here was a smushed imp. Lots of them that have just the dry blood has kind of stuck this place up, and as you open it, you see the guts stick to the bottom and top of the desk.
You're just gonna close that. Okay, I'm gonna.
And Carrot could not be happier that he was not doing any of this.
Exactly.
Oh gods. Oh the gods. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. I'm all right. I'm okay.
You still have
I'm,
two other desks.
All right. Let's just you get this one and I'll get this one. And let's just get this over with.
Okay, sounds
Who's
like
opening
cool.
the first desk and who's opening the third desk?
I'll open the. It seems like this is just becoming more and more hell as we're opening these. So Milton will go to the last one.
The
I'll
third
go to
one?
the first.
The third one?
Yes.
Okay. You open up the third one. Actually, let's go to Lindsay first. Lindsay, you open up the first one, and you see a snake.
Is it alive?
It's alive.
I closed the door.
Smart. Yeah, it looks at you, and it jumps at you, and that's when you close it, and then you just hear a boom. Milton, you open yours, and you see a bunch of sharp wire, and underneath the wire, you see a brass key.
The hells is this? What kind of saw bullshit?
Hang on.
Oh,
The wire is also coated in salt.
gods!
And it also has a faint glow to it.
A faint glow to the salt of the. Oh boy,
To the
it's
wire.
magical. It's magical wire. Fuck.
It is magical wire that also has salt for insult to injury.
Dang. This last one was pretty insulting to look at. Hey, oh wait.
You get
Thank you. I'll be here
inspiration
till we
because
die.
that was good. You're inspired by the
God damn it.
joke.
I don't even want it. I hate myself. Okay. God, I really wish that I chose Mage Hand, but I did not. So I'm gonna have to use my Mage Hand. Okay, it's glowing wire, so I'm going to cast. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
What are you gonna cast?
Oh, wait a minute. We took a long rest.
Yep, you did.
I have cantrip versatility.
Mm-hmm.
So I can once we get done with a long rest, I can swap out one of my cantrips with another cantrip in the wizard spell book. So instead of do I want Toll the Dead or do I want Mind Sliver? Necrotic or Necrotic's probably not going to help us out here. I'm going to swap out Toll the Dead with Mage Hand, and I'm just going to cast Mage Hand and have it wiggle out that key.
Okay. You take out the key. No problem.
Oh, thank God.
And you
Could
now
I
have-
just, for the sake of it,
Hmm.
I was gonna say, could I just, for the sake of it, cast Ritually Identify to see what magic this glowing wire would do?
It would have done 1d10 radiant damage to you.
Jesus. Oh man, is there any way I could take this with us? I don't have anything that does radiant.
If you can find a way to grab it without hurting yourself.
Can I just use my mate? Well, is it heavier than 10 pounds?
No.
Okay, I'll just have my mage hand just go in there like a claw machine and just take out this wire trap.
As you're doing it, you drop it about 3 or 4 times before you can actually put it in the bag.
Ah, damn it! Ah, damn it! Ah, damn it!
Hey, does anyone have any more quarters?
This will probably come in handy later. Okay.
Handy, because it's a mage hand.
Ah. Okay, I think I found the last key. I'm not sure where this little black key goes, but we'll tackle that when we come to it. Puts it in his back. Right. Let's go. Milton just makes his way over to the door and puts the keys in each of the locks and just turns them one at a time to open the locks.
That's weird.
He's
they
like
all
a
have
kid.
to be open at the same time.
Ah, okay. He's gonna have his mage hand on the left one, his left hand on the middle one, and his other hand on the right one.
Okay.
And yeah.
Because that's creative, sure. Yeah, that'll work. Carrick, now seeing that they have gotten the key, do you still want to pretend to be asleep, or?
Nope. Now that they've gotten the key that we need, he's gonna
Conveniently
do.
wake up?
Yeah, he's gonna do a big stretch, yawn a bit, and then kind of just look around as if he's just waking up and getting a bearing of his surroundings.
I want to roll insight on that.
Okay.
Rose in the corner. This motherfucker.
Wasn't there? Okay.
Roll deception.
So I rolled a 23. How good is your deception, Eric? Against a
Oh,
freaking...
why am I rolling deception? I'm confused.
Oh, what was your previous performance?
Because I already rolled 2 performance checks before for convincing to make sure I'm asleep.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
That's
I'm
your-
just
yeah.
conveniently waking up right
Yeah.
now, that's all. I'm not, like, pretending to still do anything, you know?
What has Woe suspicious,
Well-
but you... Alright, cool, we'll go with it.
Seems sus, but could be a coincidence.
Thus is the ruling.
But
Milton,
There we
Milton
go.
has. Milton is absolutely like he's not regarding anything that's going on behind him. He's looking at this. He's got like a childish glint in his eye, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're about to do this. This is my childhood dream." And he's like, "Click, click, click."
And as you open the door, a faint glow happens, and the camera looks at Milton as his face is glowing gold, and then the episode ends.
My God.
Abyssal Wish is myself, Trevor, as a DM and editor of this podcast. May I rest in peace in my struggles. We have Nick playing as Carrick, the big strong man, as you all know and love. We have Haley playing Koratari. We have Lindsay as Wogue, the goblin, best boy, small boy. We have Thomas as Milton Dinkle, smart boy. Make sure to check us out on our Discord. Link is down in the description.
See what I'm saying?
No, I zoned out, and I hate myself for it. Can you say that again?
This is what I'm working with, people. This is why Milton gets so agitated.
Listen, you're dealing with a DM that has really bad ADHD sometimes.
Sometimes.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Abyssal Wish, brought to you by TalkShoe.